It's every day, bro. I hope my Bitcoin grow. Pray to Bitcoin gods just to let them know. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Solo, and today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I talk a lot about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, and one of the things that I want to talk about more, which I have in the past, is the benefits, the technology behind it, because a lot of people don't understand it. And I realize that a lot of people who I've talked to people with your everyday guy who works his 9 to 5 with financial advisors making six figures. And I noticed that with people, it doesn't matter their background or how educated they are or how successful they are. There's typically one thing that I notice about cryptocurrencies when I talk to doubters and people who are apprehensive about it is that they're ignorant about it. And I don't mean that in a shaming way or in a negative way, but the truth of the matter is you're talking to people who really haven't familiarized themselves with cryptocurrencies or are not educating themselves on it. And so before I start, I want to say a couple of things real quick. And by the way, that is my address for those who want to bless my Bitcoin wallet. Once again, I'm a small fish, okay? I don't have a $100,000 portfolio or $500,000 portfolio like some of these big guys. I'm just the everyday guy doing it. But I just want to say real quick, number one, I'm not a financial guru advisor. This should not be taken as financial advice. I do recommend that you consult with a financial advisor or guru or accountant before you do anything. This is just what I'm doing. This is the type of research that I did or that I'm doing to understand more about cryptocurrencies. I mean, as most of you know, Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies has been in the news the last 2 or 3 weeks, more than it ever has been, with all the rapid changes that have developed and have evolved in regards to cryptocurrencies. So I want to say that real quick. And I also want to say shout out to one of my mentors as well as friends, Ian Bellina. Congratulations for hitting 1 million in regards to your cryptocurrency wallet. I'm trying to get on that level, Ian. Holla at me, bro. We need to do a live stream again. So shout out to Ian. And today, what you're seeing is my Instagram. If you want to follow me, that's at SoloTV84. Also my Twitter at Solomon Jones at SoloTV84. And then also my Patreon at SoloTV84. So let's get started. I'm going to talk about the benefits. And don't worry, guys. I will also do a cons because I know some people are apprehensive, and that's fine. It's good to be apprehensive because I was apprehensive when I was told about cryptos a little over a year ago, and I was dismissive of it. So let's read this article, The 7 Incredible Benefits of Cryptocurrency by Ameer Rosic. Okay, shout out to Ameer. He's also a big YouTuber. It's got over 100,000 subscribers, I believe. I could be wrong, but he's also a big YouTuber, making good content in regards to cryptocurrencies as well. So give him a shout out. Let me read this, and then I'm just going to break it down for you guys here. Over the last couple of years, the term cryptocurrency has been rapidly gaining ground and understanding of its use and value in the public eye. At first, it seemed unfamiliar and somewhat scary, like the credit card looked to users in its early days. You might be more familiar with the terms Bitcoin and Ether. These are all cryptocurrencies using the blockchain technology to keep the currency and technology safe. Currently, there are many types of cryptocurrency. A simple Google search of the popular trends shows you the start of the growth and where it's taking us. Okay. So then it talks about what is cryptocurrency, and it shows a hammer. Cryptocurrency is a digital money created from code. Free of all government oversight, the cryptocurrency economy is monitored by peer-to-peer internet protocol. Okay, that's the blockchain technology he's talking about. That's the technology that enables Bitcoin to be what it is. Cryptocurrency is an encrypted string of data or a hash encoded to signify one unit of currency. Examples of cryptocurrency, and then it shows Bitcoin, it shows Ether, it shows Ripple. I'm surprised it doesn't show Litecoin or Verge. But that's just a quick picture for you guys. And the article, of course, I will post that in the description as well for those of you who want to read it, if you want to look at the pictures a little bit longer, of course. How will cryptocurrency help you? Fraud. Individuals, cryptocurrencies are digital and cannot be counterfeited or reversed arbitrarily by the sender, as with credit card chargebacks. That is facts. Immediate settlement. Purchasing real property typically involves some third parties, lawyers, notary, delays, and payment of fees. In many ways, the Bitcoin cryptocurrency blockchain is like a large property rights database, says Galapi. Bitcoin contracts can be designed and enforced to eliminate or add third-party approvals, reference external facts, or be completed at a future date or time for a fraction of the expense and time required to complete traditional asset transfers. Okay, so in plain English, for you guys who might be like already hitting the snooze button, basically it cuts out the middleman, the third party that can hinder a purchase, such as a house, for example. Lower fees. There aren't usually transaction fees for cryptocurrency exchanges because the miners are compensated by the network. Even though there's no Bitcoin cryptocurrency transaction fee, many expect that most users will use third-party service such as Coinbase, creating and maintaining their Bitcoin wallets. These services act like PayPal does for cash or credit card users, providing the online exchange system for Bitcoin, and as such, they're likely to charge fees. It's interesting to note that PayPal does not accept or transfer Bitcoins. Okay, so once again, with the lower fees, like for example, I sent some Litecoin to my Coinomi wallet. I mean, it was there within 10 minutes. I mean, it arrives very fast, and the fees are definitely lower than if you were to use something or Western Union, and then you have to go there and drive and then verify. And I remember last time I used Western Union or something. It took 2 days to get it sorted out because of things. It was a long mess. But anyway, let me continue reading before I get off track. Identity theft. When you give someone your credit card to a merchant, you give him or her access to your full credit line, even if the transaction is for a small amount. Credit cards operate on a pull basis, where the store initiates the payment and pulls the designated amount from your account. Cryptocurrency uses a push mechanism that allows the cryptocurrency holder to send exactly what he or she wants to the merchant or recipient with no further information. Access to everyone. There are approximately 2.2 billion individuals with access to internet or mobile phones who don't currently have access to traditional exchange. These people are primed for cryptocurrencies market. Kenya's M.PESA system, a mobile phone-based money transfer and microfinancing service, recently announced a Bitcoin device with one of 3 Kenyans now owning a Bitcoin wallet. Let me repeat that again. 1 out of 3 Kenyans. And this is a big one right there, the access. I mean, if you see what happened in Venezuela and in Greece several years ago, where people were trying to access their accounts and their money was worth nothing, okay? They didn't have access to their savings account. The government held their money hostage, money that those people, the citizens of Greece, owned. And with cryptocurrencies, you are the bank. You control your wallet. You control your coins. You dictate where they go. You dictate how you utilize it, which is beautiful. Okay. Decentralization. Now, this is one of my favorites. A global network of computers use blockchain technology to jointly manage the database that records Bitcoin transaction. That is, Bitcoin is managed by its network and not any one central authority. Decentralization means the network operates on a user-to-user or peer-to-peer basis. The forms of mass collaboration this makes possible just the beginning to be investigated. And this is one of the reasons why I love Bitcoin. or cryptocurrencies is because you get to control, like I said, you get to control your wallet. You get to control your finances. And this is what makes the blockchain technology such a unique technology that is still evolving up until this day. Because with every transaction, it's noted in the ledger. Okay, it's all recorded. And I was explaining this to a buddy yesterday. This is you cut out the bank, and there's no account fees. There's no wallet fee to have your money in your wallet. None of that. I know with some bank accounts, you have to have a minimum of, maybe $100 in your bank account or something, or you get charged a fee because if you go below $100 or $1,000, and stuff like that. So this is one of the biggest pluses in my book, in my opinion, I guess. Recognition at the universal level. Since cryptocurrency is not bound by the exchange rates, interest rates, transaction charges, or other charges of any country, therefore it can be used as an international level without experiencing any problems. This in turn saves lots of time as well as money on the part of any business which is otherwise spent in transferring money from one country to the other. Cryptocurrencies operates at the universal level and hence makes transactions quite easy. There's no other electronic cash system in which your account isn't owned by someone else. Take PayPal, for example. If the company decides for some reason that your account has been misused, it has the power to freeze all of the assets held in the account without consulting you. It is then up to you to jump through whatever hoops are necessary to get it cleared so that you can access your funds. With cryptocurrency, you own the private key and the corresponding public key that makes up your cryptocurrency address. No one can take that away from you unless you lose it yourself or host it with a web-based wallet service that loses it for you. Overall, cryptocurrencies have a long way to go before they can replace credit cards and traditional currencies as a tool for global commerce. Fact is, many people are still unaware of cryptocurrency, aka digital currency. People need to be educated about it to be able to apply it to their lives. Business need to start accepting it. They need to make it easier to sign up and get started. The future appeal of cryptocurrencies lies in allowing you to ultimate control over your money without fast, secure global transaction, with fast, secure global transactions and lower transaction fees when compared to all existing currencies. When used properly and fully understood it would be the initiator of many emerging systems that will fundamentally change our global economic system. Okay, so that's by Ameer Rosic. He's an entrepreneur, marketing nerd, investor, as well as a YouTuber. And let me just say this: a lot of people um, who are still looking into this, do your own research. I always advocate doing your own research, because that's the only way you will learn. That's the only way you will understand. If you don't care to do your own research, that's fine. But like I said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And so my focus is now not anymore on trying to convince people about cryptocurrencies. My focus is now just to educate myself on it. And this is part of the journey. This is what you guys are seeing. So when I talk to people, like when I talked last week to the financial advisor, um, I can bring up my talking points a lot more readily. This is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Once you get into cryptos, it's a lifestyle. You got to immerse yourself in it. You can't just look at it and then leave it away, or let it go. This is something that I'm watching content creators daily. Other guys, I'm not gonna lie. I read articles daily, because this is a lifestyle. This is really something you have to educate yourself with because it changes constantly. There's so many things that happen so quick that in a blink of an eye, if you miss out, you might get left behind. So this is a lifestyle that you have to immerse yourself in. Anyway, guys, I will be also making another video called the cons of Bitcoin as well, because we got to keep it balanced, right? We got to keep it fair-sided. Once again, follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at SoloTV84. If you're inclined to do so, go ahead and bless my wallet. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Also follow me on Twitter at SoloTV84. And you can follow me on Patreon at SoloTV84. Anyway, I'm out. Have a nice day. Peace.